Welcome back to Slingshot Disc Golf. Today I'm going to do a close-up of my exact max distance grip that I use for effortless slingshot. But before I do, let me remind you that slingshotdiscgolf.com is live. If you want to take my training program and bypass all my YouTube videos, check that out. Let's get into it. I'll do the best I can here. I don't put it in the palm, ever. When I put it in the palm, I don't have wrist mobility. I start by putting it right here and wrapping all the fingers so that there's pressure with the fingers. I put pressure with all 4 fingers. Then I position it in my hand to where I do this little turn. And when I do this little turn, I continue to grip with pressure on the fingers, but you can fit a pin in there. So if I take my hands off, there's my dog's barking, it would look like that. So it doesn't stay there. And I dig it in right there. I even have a callus right there. Yeah, this is just how I do it. So I put the thumb, I don't try to line up the thumb with the finger, I try to get comfortable. I don't go out there, for some reason that doesn't work for me. I don't put it on the plate there, but I squeeze it about right here. It's about where I'm at. When my arm's moving and I'm making this movement, I can feel this grazing the palm a little bit, but there's never any pressure on the palm. So there's space here, there's always space here. So another angle of all that, put it there. So it goes, it's kind of like right there, I would say. So it starts there and maneuvers to there, right there. I grip pretty firm with my thumb and my fingers. And I'm not gripping it really tight because that doesn't feel good. I'm not gripping it loose. Just a nice kind of firm, comfortable grip there so that I'm in control, but I'm not tensing my arm. So I want to go over grip pressure during the movement. Now, one thing that's unique about Slingshot Disc Golf, and I promise you no one else is teaching this, a lot of pros don't even do this, is I create what I call the launch point. It's the rubber band effect. The way I set my body up, I have to focus on grip pressure at the very tip of the extension. This is a feeling that really can't be explained, but I'll just tell you this. I feel more power from here to here than most players do from here to here. Like I said, I don't grip too hard, I don't grip too loose. I maintain that nice firm pressure that I was talking about, and I really focus on it right to here. And I feel that massive amount of power from here to here. Now, the rest of the way, all I have to do is bend my elbow because my arm is moving super quickly. It's just snapping. I went out and did a lot of experimenting on this, and because of the nature of the way I slingshot my arm, I was not able to pinch harder right there, and I was not able to loosen my grip right there. My arm is just snapping. I'm just hanging onto the disc, and I'm hanging on with all 4 fingers. Yeah, that ripped off all 4 fingers. I felt it rip from there, got a little callus from that happening, and I feel it rip off the pinky. All 4 just snaps out. Now, when it comes to grip gimmicks, I call it a gimmick because if you do some kind of grip, and I get these questions a lot, should I do a pinch grip? Should I do front loaded? Should I do back loaded? All of these things to create more spin on the disc. Grips are important, and I definitely encourage you to try everything that's out there because we all have different hands, and honestly, everything I'm telling you in this video is sort of just unique to me. It may or may not help you, but ultimately, a grip gimmick is something that gives you more spin when you're not generating any power or arm speed. So you try a pinch grip, you try this grip or that grip, even the grip I'm telling you in this video, and all of a sudden you're creating more spin. That is great. But if you want more distance and you want real power, that comes from your stomach and your leg and your upper back. It doesn't come from your arm. There's no power in your arm. There's quickness in your arm, and there's control. And sure, there's things you can do with grip, and there's things you can mess with your wrist to try to get better nose angle. But ultimately, put the focus on your body. What are your legs doing? Do they match up with Paul McBeth? What is your stomach doing? What are your hips doing? Are you firing your hips? Because that rotation of your body is what gives your arm the power to where you're gonna have to adjust your grip to that arm speed. If you do try this grip, come back, hop in the comments, let me know how it went for you, and slingshots for everybody.